Happy Friday, Roan Chart Ranchers. I hope everybody had a wonderful week. As you may have seen, this week was a little busy for us. On Monday, Dr. Lauren came and gave spring shots. Thank you to everybody that donated to our $5 Friday fundraiser. Muchly appreciated. That's for the first round of shots. They all need boosters in about 3 weeks. So they will be getting another round. So if you were thinking about donating but thought, hey, they reached their goal, we still have another round of shots to go. So any help would be muchly appreciated. But everybody did really, really well with their shots. Louis was an all-star as always. He got a clean bill of health from Dr. Lauren. She did say he probably has to gain about 50 pounds, which I pretty much thought that because he's lost his top line. I think that's very much due to the fact that the second pasture is closed off now, so their main pasture that they're in really doesn't have a lot of grass in it, so he's not able to go and graze like he normally does. But otherwise, he's doing well. He was very inquisitive to what Dr. Lauren was doing in all of her supplies, so we had to keep him away from that. But otherwise, he was doing very, very well. He unfortunately was shy this week when Channel 2 was here yesterday. Yes, yesterday. Sorry, it's been a long week. When they were here yesterday. But there were a couple shots of him, if you happened to catch it, yesterday morning. But the true star of the show was Mr. Abers. I was actually very, very surprised at how well he did with people that he didn't know being here, especially with it being very, very early. Obviously normally in the morning, it's usually just me feeding them and being around them. So I was surprised he held it together, and really didn't care. In fact, he was very curious about what was going on. And I thought that his insatiable appetite would draw him to the hay and not come out, but he was very, very interested in what was going on with the television crew. Huge thank you to Kevin O'Neill and his videographer for coming out. Muchly appreciated. To get to a wider audience is always a good thing. And we've already gotten some people to sign up for our monthly newsletter. So there are some people that are interested in what we're doing here. So thank you very much to Kevin and to Channel 2. Abe didn't have his shots done this week. He had them done when he was over at the Fosters, and he got his boosters. So he's all set with his with the spring shots that he can get right now while we're still treating him for Lyme. As you can see, he's an incredibly messy eater. Like everybody else uses their barrels nicely. But Abe, in conjunction with Charlie, goes ahead and takes as much hay out as they can and makes it look like I don't know how to feed a horse. Which obviously I do, but they prefer to have it on the ground, and they end up totally cleaning it up. So I leave them be. I used to put the hay all back in the barrel, and then they would take it all out again. So I've just decided, never mind. That's where they want it. That's where they can have it. You can see that Louis' approach is to stick his head in as far as he possibly can and get everything at the bottom. There must be something really good at the bottom of the barrels because they all do that. But anyway, But Abe was, Abe was very good with the shots as well. It was windy that day, and Charlie and him were pretty spunky, and they actually were jousting with each other. And when I mean jousting, I mean like jousting. They were, Abe was up on his back legs, and Charlie was doing some pawing, and so they were already pretty amped up before Dr. Lauren even came. But he, Abe was curious too, and we had to keep him away, and that got him a little more excited. But he was okay. I wish he was a little more calmer with the situation. One of the things with him is that it doesn't really take a lot to get him excited and to get him riled up. So I've really been working on keeping him calm and not getting him as anxious and riled up. So we still have some work to do, but he was an all-star when the TV crew was here. He just wasn't real happy with Dr. Lauren and the vet tech who came. But kind of hard to see, but we still are making headway on him losing weight, which is a good thing. Don't worry about the sheer amount of hay that's on the ground. Charlie will turn around rather soon, and he's a vacuum cleaner, so he eats a lot faster than anybody else. So Abe will get his correct portion, so he's not eating all of that hay. That's a lot of hay for a little guy like him. But that's it from this side. Let's go on over and see Ellie and Apollo. So Ellie and Apollo were not on the Channel 2 broad. For one reason, I was concerned with the one shot, the earlier shot. They did use lights. Hi, baby girl. And I was concerned with how Ellie was going to react to that, since she really doesn't like flashlights. So, and when it came to the later morning shot, when it was light out, they felt that they were too far away. So normally in the after they have eaten, they normally go and take a nap, and that's usually not in front of the barn. It's usually further out. So they thought that it was a little too far out, and I didn't want the camera crew inside with them because I was pretty sure that Apollo was going to be all over them. That's not safe. It's not safe for Apollo, and it's definitely not safe for the people that aren't used to being around horses. So that's, if you were wondering why Ellie and Apollo were not on the broadcast, that would be why. But they too had their shots done this week. They did very, very well. Ellie didn't even really flinch. She was absolutely fine with it. And Apollo, he was more interested in saying hi to Dr. Lauren, than actually getting the shot done. So he was moving around because he wanted to say hi. But he did well also. Dr. Lauren did say that Apollo looks very, very good. She was incredibly pleased with how he has filled out and what he looks like. She was also very, very pleased. Buddy, are you wearing your dinner again? She was also very, very pleased with how he was walking. The last time that she saw him, it was very, very difficult for him to walk, and you can tell that he was in a lot of pain. He would not square up like he is right now. So she was very, very happy with the way that he looks, and is acting, and, you know, how bright his eyes are, and just what a transformation that he's made. So thank you to all of you for all of your support. And I was going to say something else, and I totally forgot what I was going to say. But anyway, oh, I know where I was going. So the other thing that we talked about was doing another set of x-rays on Apollo's leg to see, you know, how he's doing with the bone density. And I'm still up in the air if I'm going to go ahead and do another set this, you know, this summer. The reason being is that, you know, quite honestly, there's not a lot that we can do. And, you know, we're doing all that we can do with having him on his Platinum Performance Austrian. But other than that, there's really not much that we can do to support him. So, you know, while I would like to know if we are holding, maintaining his bone density, you know, I really don't want to put him through undue stress if we don't have to. PA, thank you so much for the kind words. Yes, it was sprinkling, and now the sun has come out. So maybe the rain is going to miss us. I hope so. So, you know, we'll make a decision. Dr. Lauren, like I said, has got to come back out and do boosters. So we'll probably have another conversation on that. But, you know, he's happy, he's healthy. You know, I'm kind of leaning towards let him be. You know, if he is showing signs that something is wrong, you know, obviously then we'll go ahead and we'll do x-rays and see how he's doing. But, you know, my philosophy is he's been through enough. So, you know, if he's happy, keep him that way. You can see how happy he has been. This boy loves to lay in the mud. Is the other side, is he dirtier on the other side? Let's see. A little bit. Yeah. So he likes to roll. So he doesn't necessarily always have like one side that he's very, very muddy on. But Ellie girl has her side that she lays on. And it's this side. Hi, princess. So this is the side that she is not able to see. So she does lay on this side. And, oops, careful, baby girl. And you can see, and she likes to roll too. So she's gotten a little muddy too. Yes, I did clean them up for their TV appearance, and yeah, it didn't last. I didn't think it was. Like I said, these guys love to lay in the mud. I did have Dr. Lauren take a look at Ellie's eye, the one that is on this side, the injured one. Happy to report that there has been no change to it. So for those that may not know, Ellie's eye was somehow damaged. We think it has something to do with whatever this scar is. It looks like she somehow got hurt on her left-hand side all the way, all the way down her body, or most of the way down her body, I should say. So that's what caused her eye to be damaged. And her body is reabsorbing the damaged eye. So we have to keep an eye on it to make sure that it hasn't gotten to the point that it's gotten infected, or that, we need to actually remove it because it's going to cause more harm than good. So right now, everything is good. She's maintaining the status quo. So we're very, very happy with that. Eye removals in horses do happen. It's not that uncommon. But, Ellie is 30 years of age, and, to put her through any kind of surgery, and especially, one like that, is quite honestly is concerning. If I can hold off on it and we don't have to do it, that would be the best case scenario for her. So right now she's doing fine and loving life and being an incredible sweetheart. So we're very, very happy with that. That's really it, guys, for this week. Like I said, it's a busier than usual week, but busy in a good way. This upcoming week will not be as busy, which is fine. Right, buddy? So now that the weather is turning, guys, if anybody is interested in coming on over and PA, yes, that is true. When a horse rolls or lays down, it means that they are very secure and comfortable where they are. One of the last things that happens when a horse comes to a new place that they're not familiar with is that they lay down. That means that they don't feel threatened, because when a horse lays down, that's when they're most vulnerable. So yeah, these guys are very comfortable here, and fortunately very happy. And we're extremely happy to have them. But as I was saying, since the weather is starting to turn, if you are interested in coming and meeting Ellie, Apollo, Louie, and Abe in person, please message the page and let us know. I'm always happy to show off the crew and to let them have visitors. All right, Ronchar Ranchers, thank you so much for your support and for making our $5 Friday a success. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and we will talk soon. Be well, Ronchar Ranchers.